Hi, and welcome to Strength by Amanda. Today we are doing a 20-minute postpartum workout focusing on a full body sculpt and deep core. We will be going through a warm-up, 3 circuits of strength training, and then end with a core and cool down. I'm using 2 different sets of dumbbells, 10 to 15 pounds, going heavier for lower body and lighter for upper body. Please go lighter if you need to, and 1 set of weights works as well. So let's begin. We will be starting with 40 seconds of deep breaths laying on our back. The technique of breathing is called 360 breathing, which means that on the inhale through our nose, we want to have full expansion through our ribs, so we feel expanding through our front, sides, and back. On the exhale, we are breathing through pursed lips and blowing out all the air we can. As a result, you will feel your core tighten. The goal of 360 breathing is to engage all the muscles of the core canister to facilitate restoring strength to the stressed tissues as a result of pregnancy. Next, we will be rolling onto our side and on our hands and knees for a cat-cow. So let's begin and take a nice deep inhale while arching our back, and then on the exhale we are tucking our pelvis under and rounding our back. We want to make sure we feel the stretch in that low back and repeat. So take a deep breath in and arch that back, and then take a deep breath out and tuck the pelvis under so that we feel a stretch in the low back. Next, we will be staying on our hands and knees and getting down to our elbows and taking our knees and feet out as wide as they can go, feeling a stretch in the inner thigh. Let's begin and breathe in while you rock your body forward, and then breathe out as you rock your hips back into the stretch. We will repeat this move, inhaling as you rock your body forward and exhaling as you rock your body backwards into the stretch. We are opening up and stretching those inner thighs for our lower body exercises. Okay, now we will be getting up and grabbing 1 dumbbell for our first exercise of circuit 1. We will be starting with a goblet squat, and we will be going back and forth between a lower body and an upper body exercise. So let's begin and squat down by reaching your hips back as if you are trying to sit in a seat, and stand back up while squeezing those glutes. Okay, so now we will be setting down that 1 weight and picking up a set of 2 weights for our bent over rows for our back exercise. So you will stand with upright posture, stick your bottom back, and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Let's begin. Okay, so you can hold on to those same set of dumbbells, and we're doing a split squat, starting with the right leg. Let's begin. Okay, and now we are switching to our left leg. So go ahead and switch, and let's begin. Now we will be setting down those weights and be picking up just one weight for an upper body exercise called the baby lift. So you will hold that weight to your chest and you will push it up in a diagonal angle. Let's begin. This exercise is called a baby lift because it really helps support those muscles that we use constantly when holding and picking up our children. And here's a view from the side. And even at 2 and 4 years postpartum now, I am constantly holding my kids and picking them up. So this exercise will be worthwhile for a long time. So set down that one weight and get on the floor. We will be doing a side lift and lower plank, starting on the left side with our knees bent. Ready? Let's begin. Good. So you want to make sure that you are lifting up and out with your hips when you come up, and doing the exhale on the lift up and inhaling on the way down. As you can see, I'm trying to find my balance and neutral alignment here. This exercise is usually not as easy as I think it will be. Great, so now we will switch over to the right side and do the same thing. The side lift and lower plank with our knees bent. Ready? Let's begin. Exhaling on the way up with our hips up and forward, and then back as you inhale, as you go down. Great, you have made it through circuit 1 of our exercise. We will move on to circuit 2 next, beginning again with the goblet squat. Let's begin. Okay, so now we will set down that one weight and grab our 2 weights for our bent over row. Ready? Let's begin. Now we are moving on to the split squat, starting with the right leg. Let's begin. Now switch to left leg forward. Let's begin. Now we will set down one of those weights and hold on to just one dumbbell now for the baby lift. So hold your weight at your chest. Let's begin. I really want to emphasize the exhale on the push up and inhale on the pull down, really keeping your body and core firm to really engage all the muscles of the upper body, including our core canister. Go ahead and set down that one weight, and we will next get on the ground on the left side for our side lift and lower plank with our knees bent. Let's begin. Emphasizing the inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. It is so important for us to be working on our core after pregnancy to really help restore those muscles that have been stressed and stretched during pregnancy. Now we will be moving on to the right side for our side lift and lower plank with our knees bent. Same thing over here. Let's begin. Great job, you have finished circuit 2. We'll be moving on to the last circuit, circuit 3. And we will be getting up on our feet and grabbing one dumbbell again for our goblet squat. Let's begin. Next, we will be moving on to 2 dumbbells in our hands for our upper body exercise, the bent over rows. Let's begin. Next, we're moving on to split squats, starting with the right leg forward. So either hold on to the same weights or heavier. Let's begin. Transition to left leg forward, right leg back for split squat. Let's begin. Great job. Now we will be setting down those weights and just holding onto one weight now for our baby lift and standing. Okay, let's begin. Great, we are all done using our dumbbells for this workout. So go ahead, set it down and get down on the ground for our side lift and lower plank with our knees bent. We're almost done with circuit 3. Let's begin. Switch on over to the other side for our side lifted lower plank with knees bent. Let's begin. Congrats, you made it through circuit 3 of our strength training portion of our workout. Now we will be laying on our backs to start the 3-minute core and cool down, starting with a bridge. Let's begin. So you really want to make sure you are inhaling when you are down and exhaling as you push your hips straight up. So we're really focusing on reconnecting our breath and our core, which is so important for us postpartum mamas. Stay on your backs for alternating knee lifts. Let's begin. Right leg, then left leg, making sure you are inhaling when your legs are down, exhaling as you bring a knee up. So the goal of this movement is to really engage our core through our breath work as we are controlling our body through this alternating movement. Next, stay on your back and lower both of your legs down to the ground. We will be doing heel slides, starting with the right leg. Let's begin. So bring that knee up, sliding the heel on the ground, up and down. Again, we are inhaling when we are down and exhaling as we bring that leg up. With the same concept here, where we are using our breath work and core to control this movement with our leg to really engage those core muscles. Next, keep the right leg down and we are moving on to the left knee lift. Let's begin. Inhaling as we bring the knee down and exhaling as we bring the knee up. Great job, that completes the core work. Let's roll over to our sides and sit up and get into a kneeling position on your knees for a chest stretch. Clasp those hands behind you and stick out your chest. Let's begin. For our last stretch, go ahead and sit on your bottom with your legs straight out for a seated hamstring stretch. Reaching for our toes. Let's begin. That completes our workout for today. I am so proud of you for taking the time to focus on yourself a little bit today. I really hope you join me at the next video.